Subhas Chandra Bose, a name synonymous with India's struggle for independence, was born on January 23, 1897. His birthplace was Cuttack, a city in the eastern Indian state of Odisha. Bose's family was well respected, and his father, Janakinath Bose, was a prominent lawyer. This background provided young Subhas with a comfortable upbringing and a good education. From a young age, Bose displayed exceptional intelligence and academic prowess. He excelled in his studies at the prestigious Presidency College in Calcutta. It was during this time that Bose began to develop a strong sense of nationalism and a deep empathy for the plight of his fellow Indians under British rule. After graduating with honours, Bose travelled to England to pursue higher studies. He enrolled at Fitzwilliam College, Cambridge, where he prepared for the Indian Civil Service examination. The ICS was a highly competitive examination that served as the entry point to the elite administrative service of British India. In 1920, at the age of 23, Bose cleared the ICS examination with flying colours, securing the 4th rank. This achievement was a testament to his exceptional intellect and determination. However, Bose's heart was not set on a career in the British administration. Despite his success in the ICS examination, a profound sense of duty towards his motherland gnawed at Subhas Chandra Bose's conscience. The Indian nationalist movement, led by Mahatma Gandhi, was gaining momentum, and Bose felt an irresistible urge to be a part of it. He believed true service lay in the fight for India's freedom. In a momentous decision, Bose resigned from the ICS in 1921. He returned to India determined to dedicate his life to independence. He saw the plight of his people firsthand. Bose joined the Indian National Congress. His intellect and patriotism earned him recognition. He became a prominent leader in the Bengal Congress. Bose's approach differed from Gandhi's non-violent resistance. He believed India's freedom required a more assertive approach. This difference in ideology led to a parting of ways. As the Indian independence movement gained momentum, Subhas Chandra Bose emerged as a vocal advocate for complete independence, or Purna Swaraj. He believed that India should settle for nothing less than complete freedom from British rule. This stance put him at odds with some within the Congress who favoured dominion status within the British Commonwealth. Bose's advocacy for a more assertive approach to independence, including the use of force if necessary, further widened the gap between him and Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi firmly believed in the power of non-violent resistance, while Bose argued that India should be prepared to take up arms to fight for its freedom. Despite these differences, Bose continued to work within the Congress Party. He played a key role in organizing protests and demonstrations against British policies. His charisma and fiery speeches inspired countless Indians to join the freedom struggle. However, the ideological divide between Bose and the Congress leadership, particularly Gandhi, proved difficult to bridge. Bose's growing popularity and his radical views made him a threat to the established order within the party. In 1939, the ideological differences between Subhas Chandra Bose and the Congress leadership came to a head. Bose was elected president of the Congress for the second time, defeating Gandhi's preferred candidate. However, his victory was short-lived. Faced with opposition from within the party, Bose was forced to resign from the Congress presidency. Undeterred, he formed a new political party, the Forward Bloc, in 1939. The Forward Bloc aimed to rally radical nationalists and socialists under a common banner to fight for India's complete independence. Bose's international outlook led him to believe that India could leverage the ongoing global turmoil to its advantage. The world was on the brink of World War II, and Bose saw an opportunity to seek support from countries opposed to British imperialism. Section 5, seeking Axis support during World War II. With the outbreak of World War II in 1939, Subhas Chandra Bose saw an opportunity to exploit the global situation to further India's cause for independence. He believed that Britain's enemies could be India's potential allies. In a daring move, Bose escaped from house arrest in India in 1941. He travelled to Germany and sought support from Adolf Hitler's Nazi government. Bose believed that aligning with the Axis powers, despite their reprehensible ideologies, was a necessary evil in India's struggle against British imperialism. Bose's efforts in Germany led to the formation of the Free India Center in Berlin. He also started broadcasting on radio, urging Indians to rise up against British rule. His powerful speeches, broadcast from Germany, reached millions in India, galvanizing support for his cause. However, Bose soon realized that Germany's interests in Asia did not entirely align with his vision of a free and independent India. He decided to shift his focus to Japan, which he believed had a more genuine interest in supporting Asian independence movements. Section 6. The formation of the Indian National Army. In 1943, Subhas Chandra Bose arrived in Singapore, which was under Japanese occupation. He was greeted with immense enthusiasm by the Indian diaspora in Southeast Asia, many of whom had joined the British Indian Army but were now disillusioned with British rule. Bose saw an opportunity to harness this sentiment and form a military force to fight for India's liberation. With the support of the Japanese government, he reorganized the existing Indian National Army, which had been formed earlier by captured Indian soldiers. The INA, under Bose's leadership, became a symbol of India's aspirations for freedom. Bose instilled a strong sense of purpose and patriotism in the INA soldiers. He urged them to fight not just for their own freedom, but for the liberation of their entire motherland. The INA attracted thousands of volunteers from within the Indian diaspora and from Japanese prisoner of war camps. Section 7. Give me blood and I will give you freedom. Subhas Chandra Bose possessed a natural charisma and a fiery oratory that ignited the hearts of his followers. His powerful slogans became rallying cries for the Indian independence movement, particularly among the youth. One of his most famous slogans, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom," encapsulated his unwavering commitment to achieving independence even at the cost of armed struggle. Bose's words resonated deeply with a generation of Indians who were tired of British rule and were willing to sacrifice everything for their nation's freedom. His slogans instilled a sense of hope, courage and determination in the hearts of millions. Another iconic slogan, popularized by Bose, was "Jai Hind, victory to India." This simple yet powerful phrase became a symbol of Indian nationalism and a war cry for the INA soldiers. It transcended linguistic and regional barriers, uniting Indians from all walks of life under a common banner of freedom. Section 8. The INA's valiant struggle and eventual defeat. Under Subhas Chandra Bose's leadership, the Indian National Army, INA, launched a valiant but ultimately unsuccessful military campaign against British forces. The INA fought alongside Japanese troops in Burma, present-day Myanmar and northeast India. The INA soldiers, inspired by Bose's leadership and driven by their love for their homeland, displayed immense courage and determination on the battlefield. They faced a formidable enemy in the British Indian Army, but they fought with unwavering spirit. Despite their valor, the INA faced several challenges. They were outnumbered, outgunned, and lacked adequate supplies. The Japanese defeat in World War II also sealed the fate of the INA. Despite their best efforts, the INA could not withstand the combined might of the British and Allied forces. Section 9. The mysterious plane crash and enduring controversy. As World War II drew to a close, the fate of Subhas Chandra Bose became shrouded in mystery. On August 18, 1945, Bose boarded a Japanese aircraft in Taihoku, Taiwan, bound for an unknown destination. The plane crashed shortly after takeoff, and Bose was officially declared dead by the Japanese government. However, the circumstances surrounding Bose's death have been the subject of intense speculation and controversy ever since. The lack of conclusive evidence, coupled with conflicting eyewitness accounts, has fueled numerous conspiracy theories. Some believe that Bose survived the crash and lived in hiding, while others speculate that he was captured and secretly executed. The Indian government has set up several committees over the years to investigate Bose's disappearance. However, none of these investigations have been able to provide conclusive answers. The mystery surrounding Bose's death continues to captivate the imagination of Indians, keeping his legacy alive. Subhas Chandra Bose, an enduring legacy of courage and patriotism. Despite controversies, Bose's legacy as a fearless freedom fighter remains undimmed. He challenged the British Empire and inspired millions with his commitment to India's independence. His decision to seek support from Axis powers during World War II is debated. Supporters argue he was a pragmatist, making difficult choices for his nation. Bose's legacy extends beyond politics, admired for his courage and dedication. His life continues to inspire generations, reminding them of the sacrifices for freedom.